Now, the difference between AIM and RSVP is size and magnitude. AIM, the Asia Pacific Incentives and Meetings Expo, has 850 exhibitors versus 250. And it is called the Asia Pacific Incentives and Meetings Expo because it takes in Thailand, Vietnam, Hong Kong, Macau, Japan. It takes in China. They have complete sections that are so big, they're bigger than the entire RSVP one in Sydney, just for Asia. You're not there to solicit those exhibitors, because that's a no-no. However, you can go there and meet with them, and greet with them, and have a chat. I call it low-key selling, low-profile selling, to coin a phrase out of my mentor Tom Hopkins' book, low-profile selling. You go to the high profile with a low profile to sell. High profile to meet people, greet people, and network. Low profile to sell. You understand what I'm saying? All right? Because this isn't about you selling. This is about you learning and you having a chance to meet other people.
Chapter invitation. And you probably noticed two things: his enthusiasm for life and his California accent. Well, why is he qualified to speak with us tonight? He's a contributing author to 12 books, CDs, plus countless articles on promotion, marketing, sales, and management in Australian and international publications. Speaker, trainer, and MC, he's been engaged over 2,000 times and is a former two-term president of this chapter and a Walter Dickman Service Award recipient. His topic for tonight is the pitfalls and profits of speaking in Asia. So please join me with an enthusiastic welcome to certified speaking professional, Rob Salisbury.
Thank you, Sunil. It's a pleasure to be here, my home chapter, and a pleasure to be with you. Congratulations. You're at the right time, at the right place, and on the right night to hear some good ideas on how to make money in Asia. I've got 30 people. We're going to be doing a port visit of the Hutchinson port in Hong Kong. And he said, why don't you come along? And he says, just give me some tips and ideas on how I can do this better. I said, hey, it would be an honor and privilege, have a chance to go behind the scenes of the Hutchinson port system. And the Hutchinson Port Authority in Hong Kong was unbelievable. It was really cool. But to meet 3 or 4 people who belong to the American Chamber of Commerce in Hong Kong on the committee gives you the chance to actually start talking about how they can bring you back to Hong Kong and do some stuff there. So you got to ask yourself what works well, the pitfalls and the profits. So you got to look at the opportunities. Number 6, sometimes the obvious, is just not being culturally sensitive to what's going on and studying what you need to know before you go. It's okay to make sure you bring yourself, but I'll tell you what, make sure you bring some of your colloquialisms and acronyms behind, because the marketplace in Asia, one of the pitfalls is speaking too quickly and being too rushed in that marketplace. So turn to your neighbor real quick and just ask him, which one was the most important point for you? Go ahead. Pitfalls. There's a lot we can learn from each other's experience. As a matter of fact, Jim Rohn reminded me many, many years ago when I saw him for the first time as a speaker, OPE, other people's experiences. And that's one for your records, is to keep that around. What can we learn from other people that's not going to cost you an arm or a leg? And in this association, we can learn a lot from each other as well. Other people's experiences and other people's pains. These are some pitfalls that are really real, and I hope you don't have to learn lessons of all 6 of them at the same time, that's for sure. Now let's talk about profits for just a few moments. Profits. Everyone loves profits? Say yeah. Yeah. Natural. Number 1, first way you can really get leverage is obviously to speak and promote your services live on video and through webinars. I think Gihan is one of the masters in this area. I love his stuff, he's fantastic. But there's some people obviously out in the marketplace doing a great job. You gotta find the voice or the people that you enjoy and listen to, and make sure that you become mentored by what they're doing. And obviously speaking live is always a great way to go. And also, who do you know that you have not been in touch with? And those stacks of business cards and stacks of business cards that are on your desk that are someday going to get your database, outsource it to somebody and let them build that for you. You've got better things to do. And if you're not doing it, it's cost you a small fortune. So number 6 is making sure that you keep in touch with people. How many folks have gotten thank you notes or Christmas cards or birthday cards or some kind of card from me over the years? Well, if you have, it's because we've made a connection. And it's because I want to stay in touch with you. And they pay off in spades. It's really important.